Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to take a look at the Antop wing antenna. This is an outdoor antenna built for your house. And we're going to give you our thoughts on it. First I'm going to talk about the construction of the actual device and show it to you. And then in this same video I'm going to hook it up to the TV here, give you an idea of how it actually performs when we play around with it, how it's compared with the other antennas I've tested. First though, before I do any of that, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us, because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV, maybe use something like this antenna to get some free TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Now this is the Antop antenna. I've reviewed a few Antop antennas before, I've been very happy with it. This continues in their tradition of a very sturdily built antenna here that works very well. Now this is made primarily as an outdoor antenna. Now the issue I have with this is it's kind of a whitish cream, and that may not necessarily look the greatest on most people's homes. With that said though, in the attic this may be great, but if you have a dark colored roof and you put this on there, it may really show and shine there. The back of it is very simple. There's not a lot to it. There's just a coaxial connector here where you take the cable and run it to the inside of your home. And then there's a stand here. Now this is plastic. I kind of wish this was more of a metal stand, but it's a heavy duty plastic, doesn't feel too flimsy, though I'm a much bigger fan of more metal. Now with that said, this being all plastic is very nice for weather. I wouldn't expect this to be corroding or damaging anytime soon. So there's some benefit there. It's a little bit of trade-off with everything when it comes with these antennas. There are a bunch of screws here in the back if you ever choose to open it, but assembly took just a few minutes. You just take this one bolt, you put it through here, you tighten it with this wing nut, and you can connect the end to it. This base station here all came connected, put together in the box. So overall, the construction, the physical look and feel of the device, I'm gonna give 2 thumbs up. It feels solid, feels sturdy. Maybe not quite as sturdy as I would like it. I'm much more a fan of if I'm gonna put something on the roof that's gonna deal with high winds and storms and more, I want it to be as sturdy as possible. But this is definitely not cheap and flimsy feeling. So let's go connect this to the TV here. Let me do some tests and come back and let you know what I think of it. Well, I've been playing around with the antenna for a little while now and been fairly impressed. It's a decent antenna and it definitely picked up most of the channels I expected, but not quite all. I would say compared to the previous Antop antenna we reviewed, this one was just slightly behind that one in reception. Now, I always hate doing tests like this because with the antenna, it depends on where you live. So if you look on this thing and you see we have Fox or a station you want, that's because of where my antenna is, where I live, and these stations being available there. Now where you live, you may have different stations available. So you're definitely going to want to go and get a antenna search real quick on a site like Antenna Web, where you can enter your address and see what's available for where you live, see if an outdoor or indoor antenna is needed for you. But in my search where I live here, as you can see, the bars on the left hand side, it's doing a very good job picking up 4 or 5 bars, which is about what I would expect. There's a couple stations that I would have expected it to pick up, but it has not. That's going to make me give this about a one thumbs up out of 2. This is a good antenna, and if you live in an area with decent or moderate over there TV signals, this is not a bad antenna. Now would I say this is the best antenna I've tested? Probably not, but this is definitely in the top half of antennas I've tested. So 1 thumb up out of 2 overall, with my feedback of the stand being plastic and not full-blown metal stand to help with weathering and long term. With it being white on a dark roof, that could make this really stand out, and some people may consider that an eyesore. And the reception was above average, but not what I would consider as good as some of the other ones I've tested. So there's my review. If you have any questions on this, let me know. I'll love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn more about this antenna, I will put a link to it down in the show notes down below, so you can find it there online. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope this video helped you make a decision on what antenna you're looking to get. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow with more cord cutting news, tips, tricks, and reviews.